Hello, welcome to Saturday Night Spooky Stories. I'm Suresh.
I'm Suresh.
Yeah, it's working. Couple of them are already two. Wow. Hi guys. Hello. Thank you for watching it. I feel so blessed. Uh, okay, let's start admitting people. Admit all. Hello, welcome to Saturday Night Spooky Stories. I'm Suresh. I'm your host. We've got our first participant, Ashish Nishram. I guess this is not his first time joining. He's been on the stream earlier too. Hello, Ashish. Or he was there last week.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, hi, I'm there. I mean, the last week it was quite great, so that's the only reason I've joined again.
Super.
Uh,
Thank you for that.
ye-
Yeah.
uh, yes.
But I guess you haven't shared any stories last week though.
No. I do have shared. You have also shared.
Yeah, I did share, but I mean, you also. Okay, sorry then. My bad. I mean, I keep saying it to everyone because hoping that they'll share some story or experience in the next in this stream at least.
Yes, actually, you see, last weekend, I believe I've shared the story of my hostel,
Yeah,
in
I
which
guess.
a kind of yes.
Oh, yeah.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, this particular day was quite great. I mean, you see, this whole stuff is for me. It's like my childhood days in which 3 to 4 friends of ours, came to a campfire and tell
Exactly.
all other kind of stuff. So it actually takes me back to my childhood. So it's quite great actually by that.
Thank you for telling that because I got bored telling it every time because I every time who comes into the stream I keep telling them that see this is quite informal session. We want it to be as informal as possible as you're talking to your friends on a maybe sitting on a terrace or on a campfire in the night and just talking about ghost stories. That's what the stream is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for summarizing it up for me.
Not,
Hello, Ocean Moon. Can I know your name?
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Uh, yeah, actually, I just came from just a minute. Can I call?
Sure. No problem. She left. Okay. People are joining one after the other. Let's give some more time for people to come in because we haven't got many participants unfortunately today. So I'm not expecting many participants. Hello, Sareen, or do I call you Ahmed? Hi, welcome to Saturday Night Spooky Stories. How are you? Good evening. I'm Suresh.
Hi, bro. Hello.
Hello, hi. Hello, Ocean Moon. You're back again. Haven't told us your name.
Yeah, hi. Am I audible?
Yes, you are loud and clear.
Yeah, actually my name is Sumaira.
Nice name, Sumaira.
Thanks. So it's Sumaira Mukherjee.
Okay. Hello, welcome to Saturday Night Spooky Stories. I'm Suresh. So, as Ashish was just mentioning, this is this I want to get you that nostalgia feeling where used to sit with your friends on a terrace or on a fire camp and just you share horror stories or ghost stories or anything supernatural, paranormal. So that's the stream all about. I'm presuming you guys are first time here, both Sareen and Sumaira.
Yes.
Yes, bro. Totally. No.
So that's the stream about. So yeah, I mean, this happens on every Saturday from 10 to 12. We've become a big group of 300 odd members now. It's a WhatsApp group though. None of them join. Only a few of them join on to the sessions. But from last few weeks, I've been getting good number of participants, around 10 to 15 at least. So not audience though this is being streamed live on YouTube. I haven't got many audience. I've just got only one or couple of people. One I mean, one is me who's watching it on my phone, and another is a friend of mine who just watches it. So two of us, we watch it on the screen. Nothing apart from that. So yeah, that's about it. So who wants to go first? Sareen or Sumaira? Do you have any horror story?
Uh, you can just call as Ocean. That would be great.
Sure. Okay, Ocean. That's, I mean, that's new, calling someone Ocean, but yeah.
You see, before she, tells her story, I would really like to know the, history behind her name, Ocean.
Oh yeah, we would love to. If you're okay sharing it, why Ocean? Why not your name? Only if you're okay sharing it.
Okay, so what do you feel when you see Ocean?
Like mixed feelings, I guess. Firstly, it's
A peaceful giant lake, uh,
Yeah,
to
something mysterious, calm, right?
scary. Exactly. To be more precise, Ocean.
It's actually matches with my nature.
So you're scared.
it's both fascinating and scary.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay. Good. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, I'm from Vizag, so I used to live right beside the coast. So I love going to the beach. That was my every day back in I was in Vizag. So we used to go to beach every day, just sit there, do nothing, just sit there, look at the beach, and we used to feel all good. However,
Yeah. In fact, if you just deep dive into this ocean, uh, most of this paranormal thing, or you can say the supernatural things, always connected with the ocean.
okay, you want to dwell more into it? You want to explain that?
Uh, Not yet.
What?
After some time.
Come on, you've started it, so because you can't do that now. You've already started it, so
Uh,
just the stream is all about that.
uh, don't you think that all kind of like supernatural things are already connected with the ocean? If you deep dive in the ocean, you can explore such thing which is beyond your imagination, or you can say that if you're a believer, strongly believer, then you can see the different portals in the ocean.
Portals? What?
Portals, yeah, portals are to the different dimension.
Portals. Yes.
I
I mean, I know I may sound crazy, but I'm just a
Don't
believer.
worry, we all crazy.
you,
Yeah.
you when you the moment you entered in the stream, you are one of us, or we are one of.
Yeah,
So yeah,
glad to know.
I really have a thought. I'm not sure if it's, if I really, you have seen this movie called Matrix, right?
yes, yeah.
So sometimes I get this kind of feeling, that humanity may have progressed so advanced that we have actually become the god of this specific universe, and after then we just got really bored. So to experience what exactly our ancestors were like, we were actually, plugged in this specific device, and that's the only life which we are living right now. I mean, that is something which used to come to my mind when I have seen this particular movie. I'm not sure if it's even true or not as of
You
now.
mean to say we are all living in a simulation?
A kind of, because I believe that humanity may have advanced so, I mean, the universe is so big and, so vast, and the time period is of maybe billions, trillion, and maybe unthinkable number of years, right? So I sometimes I believe humanity may have advanced so high that we became immortal, and we basically became the god of the specific universe. And after then we just have to, we just want to relive what we have been to our original selves. So that's the only reason, we have made a device, something like that, and we have got into it. I sometimes feel like it. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean,
like that.
I mean, your kind of theory is kind of supported by science now because of the recent uh, discoveries in science of this. I don't know which matter in the quantum. I don't know what exactly though, but there was a theory suggesting like the string theory or whatever theories, all this thing. So there is a theory where we could actually be living in a simulation. So this is all could be a simulation. So it was recently, I don't know when it recently came up. I don't know how recent it was, but yeah, Access has.
No, see, one of my favorite scientists, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I believe
Oh,
I'm not sure. There is this show which was going on. I'm not sure what's the name
Hard
of the
Rock.
show, but yes, exactly. So in this specific show, in the string theory, they used to, told to the customer, to the, audience that, in the string theory, they might have found some computer codes, and deGrasse Tyson was actually blown away by the fact, because this specific code is, relevant to a code which a scientist has given called Bernoulli's algorithm. I'm not sure, if that's the name, but they have found a kind of computer codes in this particular theory, and
Oh,
two different aspects. One is of computer electronics, and one is theoretical, a part, which basically about physics. And those two different stream of science has actually combined in this specific string theory. So that was kind of, a kind of, what can I like, what can I say, a gravity kind of stuff, so yes, maybe not, but it's kind of spooky, and that's
yeah.
that's
I kind of had a same kind of argument few days back, or a same kind of not an argument or uh, a thought. Like, what would completely advanced civilization which has overcome death, which has overcome everything, it has become godlike creatures, what would be their purpose in life? Like as you're mentioning, right? If we have reached if humanity has reached uh, has got to that stage, what would be the purpose of such kind of beings? What would they do? They would be just floating on this endless space, is that what they're going to do? Or like, what do they get conquering other planets as well, if they've reached that kind of level where they've conquered death, and they can, they don't decay, they don't die, they're just part of matter. What do the what would happen to such kind of things? What would be their purpose? Yeah, Jeevan, hello,
I,
hi. Jeevan,
I
bye.
believe
Hi guys.
Hello.
It's I was like wondering why my topic is coming up.
Why you become,
For this
you
best
become such kind of creature, is it already?
no. I told you right, I am doing some research about this life circle.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. How long? How did it come? Was it?
It's going on. But for this I just completed a series called 100,
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
if you would have seen.
Hmm.
See, in that the final season, the final episode, they meet the people who are actually from Earth, who is traveling from thousands of years with sleep pods and other things, where they meet the god.
The creator, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't
It's
remember.
not creator. It actually, they actually ask questions: what happening, why it's happening,
Mhm.
what is the purpose, and they ask the questions. And but that before the answer, the main character kills that person, and she comes alone to the earth again. The other people says no, we want to join her and enjoy the life.
I don't remember.
That's the ending climax, basically.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, like they all left
See,
space and they go back to Earth to check if if Earth has become livable again. So they send her.
no, 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 no.
That's the how that's.
There,
Hmm.
no, she will get a punishment that you cannot complete your life. You have to go back to the earth and suffer your life.
That's not 100,
So
no?
she will be alone in the earth. Yeah, she'll come back alone. In the end, all the friends come back again. It's like, oh, this was an option whether I can take it or not. So all their friends comes back to her, and that's the climax.
Oh, the 100. Oh, I
It's a good series.
okay, okay. I was thinking of a different. There is one more series called 100. I don't remember which one.
No, it's the 100, where the 100 people. No, not this one. Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Okay, I not mean this one. There is one more called the 100.
D100 Netflix. D100 Netflix.
Yeah, this is the one. The 100. This is the one.
Yeah, where 100 people comes on the earth and livable. Yeah, this is the one. This is the climax which I saw.
Yeah, this is the one, right? Yeah, they all come back to essentially after Earth, devastated. Yeah, that's what apocalypse. They'll come back to Earth to check it.
No, no, it's not. It's not apocalypse. I mean, first Earth will go, second Earth will come. That will also go, and it's a long story.
Yeah. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I've watched it too. Yeah, but again, yeah. Let's. We are getting diverted from the topic. Let's. We've got few new participants. Let's ask them if they've got any stories. If not, we'll get back to this topic again. Who was joined here? Srinidhi. And sorry, before that, Ocean was
Yes.
telling her opinion or about mysteries inside the ocean.
Yes. Actually, we
Kind of.
really all want to, dive in the ocean to, understand what exactly the kind of spookiness she wanted to share.
Yeah. So, Ocean, yes. Sorry, we've interrupted you in between and we've stopped your flow. You're gonna share
No,
some
no, please
mysteries of
continue.
Ocean.
Please continue.
Sorry. Okay, she asked us to continue, I guess. Okay, I'll quickly. Hello, hi Sriram, hi Srinidhi, hi Anurag, hi Hemant, hello Rachna.
Hi.
Hi, welcome guys, welcome to Saturday Night Spooky Stories. Anurag and Sriram has been joining us. Anurag is an old guy. Hemant, is it the same Hemant?
Oh yeah, hi.
I mean, you haven't put your entire name all this time, right? So that's the reason I was confused.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you? It's been a while you've joined the session.
Oh yeah. Last week I've joined, but I was having terrible cold.
Oh,
Right now I'm here.
yeah.
Hopefully, I get to listen to a few stories by our lovely folks. Also, this week the chat has been really busy,
Oh yeah. I mean,
so I'm
community is
looking
growing
forward.
big, and thanks to Anurag and what's Prasanna, I guess these guys are actually engaging people on for the local to at least these things. So I am also doing some preparations from my end. I'll get back to you guys if I have all the things ready. So, but I am doing some. There's something going on in the back end. If that works out, that is great. Then I'll let you guys know. But I don't want to reveal it at this point of time because that is still not confirmed yet.
Sorry, actually, I won't be able to talk right now because I'm having my dinner.
Sure,
So I'm listening to you guys, okay?
sure. Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead. So yeah, who wants to go with the stories now? Do anyone have any ghost story or anything paranormal to share? I'm asking Srinidhi here because she is the new person. Srinidhi and Sareen.
No, sir. No, I don't have any.
Come on. So Sareen, Ahmad, do you have anything?
No, bro. Like I'll be a listener today.
Uh,
Actually, I'm totally new to this,
uh,
and your topics are really like complex to me. I couldn't even understand. I was like having a feeling of watching a Nolan's film.
no.
Actually,
Okay, generally
it's a
that's
good
what
thought. Actually,
generally we
I
talk, sorry to interrupt. Generally, we talk about ghost stories, ghosts,
okay.
paranormal, and everything. If we ask when we don't have any such kind of topics, that's when we go into philosophical or all this kind of scientific topics and stuff. So if you've got
Yeah,
it,
it's new, but the topic is like it's good actually. It gave me a thought. Yeah, well, what is our purpose in life? It's a real good thought actually.
sorry, I made you to think that.
Okay. You can share something. Actually, we are new to we are new here. We doesn't even know your name.
Oh, sorry, I thought I've already said my name. Hi, I'm Suresh, by the way. So I've been doing this for 1.5 year now, or 2 years now. Sorry. So it happens on every Saturday. We have become a good tight group now. Me, Jeevan, Anurag. We've been continuously doing this from last 1.5 year now. Jeevan and we go back 2 years back. When I've started this thing. Anurag has joined. Hemant also, for that matter, Hemant also has been part of these sessions for a while. Anurag, Srinidhi, are relatively new. I wouldn't say pretty new, but they've been joining these sessions for a few months now. Ashish, this is his second session, and everyone else are pretty much new here, as far as I know. I could be wrong though. See through me. Hi, hello.
So will you say about
Okay, sorry. Yeah, Srinidhi, you had something to ask?
will you say about this program? Because I'm new to this. No?
Sorry, what?
Will you say about this? What will we discuss all around in this meeting?
We generally discuss about ghost stories, like people like we used to we shared all our ghost stories or the experiences which we had, or the experiences which we've heard from our friends, families, relatives, or legends we've heard on internet, or we have read somewhere. So this is all about that. We just share ghost stories and we talk ghost stories. If we run out of it, that's when we go and talk about philosophical space, all such stuff. This is more.
Okay, sir.
If you've got any ghost story to share, like any paranormal incident that happened with you or your family members, which you want to share,
No, sir. No.
come on.
No. I don't have now.
You don't have now, or you don't want to share it now.
No, I don't have now.
Okay. Hopefully, you'll
In
have.
next session, I will.
So do you believe in ghosts, or do you believe in paranormal?
Yeah, I will believe. Completely, I will believe in it.
What made you believe in it?
Uh, surroundings talks.
Yeah, see, that is what we want. When you say surrounding talks, right? Where have you heard? What is that you've heard? Those are the stories which you are more interested.
Mm, it's not like stories, but I heard someone talking about this.
Yeah. What is it? If you, hello, Rita, sorry. यार कोई तो बात करो. I'm just talking here. Hello, Rachna. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So,
Sorry, hello. I was eating, so I put my mic off.
oh no, sorry, my bad. But do you have any paranormal experiences or ghost stories to share?
I do have some experiences, but I'm not sure whether to believe in paranormal or not.
Uh, I mean, we don't judge here. You can, if you are okay to share, you can share, and we would love to listen, because this is all about that. We had multiple experiences. We shared all these
Sure.
experiences, and we love listening to all these
Mm-hmm.
explained events.
Okay. Fine, I can share my side. So
Sure.
there's something goes in my family that my grandparents, both of them, have been orphaned as kids,
Okay.
and they were married by some other relatives. But eventually, after many years, they realized that my grandfather's father, his soul has been so unsatisfied leaving all his kids behind in such a young age.
Hmm.
And people realize that he has come back. And ever since, all my grandfather's brothers, they share hosting their father. So now grandparents are no more. But the families, they still continue hosting the soul of great grandfather.
What do
So,
you mean?
I mean, that's, I don't know how much to believe in this. Like my generation typically struggles to believe, but our parents are very sincere to this because the soul that they host is their own grandfather.
Yeah, I mean, when you say hosting, what do you mean hosting? Do you?
So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a typical day of the year which used to be the death anniversary of my great grandfather,
Hmm.
and on that particular day, so my grandfather has, I mean, there are six brothers. They were six brothers.
Hmm.
So these six families, they all do certain puja. They do some offering and um, like whatever his favorite food and all, they do puja.
Hmm.
And every 4 years, for example, if the soul is hosted in my dad's house at this moment, so after 4 years, the next grandfather's son, he would come to attend the puja, and he would take that entire, puja hosting thing along with his photo to his house, and then he will keep it there for 4 years, and likewise.
Oh, interesting. So does he? I mean, I'm sorry if I'm asking you it in a wrong way, but does your grandfather possess any one of your fathers or any one of your relatives, and does he communicate through these people? Any such sort of things have happened?
Used to.
Used to.
Yeah, actually, no, it all started with my grandfather only. When he was, I would say, some 28, 29 years. He started, having being possessed by his father's soul. And that soul was so powerful that the people, used to come and visit and ask their problems and get them solved and like that. But possessing that soul in your body used to be, very, I would say, damaging. And he started feeling very ill day by day. So then he visited some pandit who then passed him on to some somebody who knows Tantra Vidya also. And collectively they decided to do some puja so that his soul could rest in peace. And after the puja for many years, like he never got possessed again. But eventually, one of my aunt, my real aunt, my dad's sister, she started having this episodes. She would suddenly, get schizophrenic and start talking like someone else.
Oh,
So after like 3 4 years, all the struggle and going to different doctors and everything, we concluded that it's the same grandfather. He was not settled properly, so he has come back. And then the whole this ritual that goes on now started again.
wow. So
So till date, my aunt actually is. I mean, she's not completely recovered, and I mean, she's clinically unwell also mentally, as well as this typical episodes also. So that still goes on.
I'm sorry to hear that, but okay. Wow, that's interesting, and I'm sorry to. I hope your aunt gets well soon.
Yeah, we all wish that she gets stable by her health and like that. But things are like settled a lot after that. Many people suggested different rituals, and a lot of things have been performed. So it's not same aggressive and same damaging today as it used to be like some 20 25 years ago. But still, it still exists. It doesn't diminish, it stays.
Oh, but I still because see, end of the day, it's her father who's possessing her body, right? Uh,
Yeah.
Generally, they don't try to harm the kids.
Yeah, that was the whole point of confusion, because
Hmm,
a father would never try to hurt his children or children of children.
exactly.
And ultimately he was not trying to hurt or damage also, but he used to have demands. So if I try to relate, because I was really a kid when I used to see all this happening in front of me. I was like in class 7th 8th or so. But at that time I used to I didn't used to understand much, but later on when I thought about it, I could relate that all the demands or things that the soul used to talk were not contemporary to today's time. So my great grandfather, he lived somewhere in early 1900, and those periods,
Okay.
like 100 years before now.
Yes. Yeah.
So it didn't sound any relevant, his demands, or not demands actually, but whatever were his wishes that he would request to fulfill and all, nothing sound relevant to today's time. So I can understand the challenge these people faced in understanding his wishes, and doing whatever would give him peace. And his ultimate point of dissatisfaction was this, that he died far early, leaving his some 8 kids at a very young age. That was his only pain point.
Oh, your great grandfather or your father, your great grandfather?
This was my grandfather's father, so my great grandfather.
Wow. Oh, so I'm sorry to ask you again. So your aunt is possessed by your great grandfather or your grandfather here? I forgot that.
So uh, thing is that no,
Hmm.
so there's no clarity on that. So
Oh.
as on today, the situation is that my father, like my father's place, has set up a temple. Typically, there's something called as Nag. So they have put up a Nag mandir
Hmm.
within the house premises, which is supposed to be the temple to this soul. And everybody comes and do their rituals and everything. So ideally, technically, and ritually, we have settled everything the way it should be. but this aunt knows she's still getting possessed. And um, I mean, things are complicated. Sometimes we feel like it's not the same soul, or something else.
Oh shit! Wow.
So I don't know how much to believe all this, because it's been happening in my own family, and many a times people told us that it's all psychological and nothing is real. But at times things have been so relevant also that it's difficult to believe that it won't be real. So till date, I have no answer to this question whether to believe it or not. I'm still in a state of dilemma.
I mean, this isn't the first time we are hearing such kind of stories where we've seen a video sort of thing that was shared by one of our participants. So
Okay.
not entirely the same, but she also had the same kind of thing where her family, her grandmom, she showed us a video that
Mm-hmm.
her grandmom was dancing, and she gets possessed by her. Um, what do we call kuladevata बोलते हैं उसको?
Uh-huh, right.
Or like our house is god, more like that
Okay.
god belongs to our
Family
own
law.
house or our own family, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she gets possessed by that god, and she tells them what is gonna come to them. Like she has showed us the video.
Yeah.
She has shared us the video on the group. So we have seen that video. So she
Mm-hmm.
tells the entire family what is gonna happen, what is gonna
Mm-hmm.
come to them in the near future, what good is gonna come, what bad is gonna come, what to take care, how to do all this stuff. And they do all kind of pujas to her, and all kind of give all kind of offerings for the on that day. And it happens
Mm-hmm.
one day in a year, or it used to
Okay.
happen. So I guess they also had same kind of thing, like that mata, or the devi protected her family for a while. And but
Mm-hmm.
for some reason people started not accepting, they have to accept the possession, it seems. So there
Right.
something of that sort. I don't remember. I vaguely remember. Guys, do you guys, any one of you remember that? Jeevan or Anurag, if you guys have seen it, Hemant, the video that was shared by Pooja, I guess, if you remember.
I was not there on that day.
Uh, so it was something of that. So the families there for some time, uh,
Mm-hmm.
the goddess wasn't possessing them, or they weren't they was not to goddess to possess. So then all the time, since then the family was going through all kind of bad things were happening in the family. People will die, people were dying, the business they were losing businesses, they were losing jobs, and all things were happening. So again,
Mm-hmm.
their whoever the family priest have told them that, see, you have the goddess has been angry with you, that is the reason you're going through this. So yeah, you have to again accept the god again. So since the time that they started accepting the god again, things became normal and things became prosperous to them again, seems. So
Mm-hmm.
she told everything. Like we've seen riches, and we've seen rags as well. When we haven't allowed the god, or we haven't accepted the god, we have seen rags. So after that, when we have started accepting the god again, we've started seeing riches. So now we are following the tradition karke.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I think that's something similar to like my place also.
yeah.
So initially, when my grandfather started being possessed episodically by his father, so no,
Hmm.
like all six brothers, they were like very young, and they used to support each other in that way. So they were very poor, because all of this, we know this COVID pandemic, right? So somewhere in 1900, there was a plague pandemic,
Hmm.
and a lot of people died. So this particular, orphaning of this my grandparents happened in that plague pandemic only.
Okay.
So after that, it was similar recovery time. It's pre-independence time.
Okay. Okay.
And then when he started having these episodes, and they started fulfilling the demands and following their guidance, all six brothers of my grandfather, all of them became so rich. They all kind of migrated from Rajasthan to Maharashtra, different places. They started doing some small petty businesses,
Hmm.
and somehow all of them made huge, I would say, estates and all.
Hmm.
And the moment they settled it down, because they were all so tired of the same thing happening again and again, it became somehow too demanding for them, doing all the rituals and having it every now and then. And my grandfather, he used to physically wear and tear after these episodes of being possessed.
Okay. Hmm.
His health started getting challenged. So when they settled everything with the rituals and all, no, every family started having some or other issues. Somebody has cancer, somebody dies instantly, somebody's business goes bankrupt, and
Yeah.
too many stories started happening. So somewhere, those blessings were really strong, and I mean, that was a real possessiveness of a father to his children.
Yeah.
But the way it was coming down was kind of, very aggressive, or very, I would say, rough,
Yeah.
that it was, hurting.
True. True. But yeah.
So I understand, these souls, they must be having like very good intentions, but somehow uh, bridging a link between that world and this world is not an easy job. A lot of, I just guess, exchange of energies might be happening,
True.
and that might be damaging human side also and soul side also.
True. True. Well said.
For this, I can tell you a story.
Please. I was about to ask you if you had anything to add.
Yes, the explanation will be given in type of a story. I'll explain it, but later part. But this is a story.
Sure. Sure.
Uh, it's writing by me. It's not completed yet, but yeah. There's a family which comes into a new home after facing a lot of problems or issues. So there's a family of two brothers who just comes out of the home
Hmm.
and started living in a rented house or a house.
Hmm.
Now for a few days it was all normal. They come, they just eat, sleep, go to work, come, eat, sleep, go to work, and on Sunday they stay in home. After a few days, there is a, a kind of incidents which take place where they are not able to sleep for the first few days. The whole night they are gonna go on a bed, but they're not able to sleep. Now their sleep cycle has been changed. No matter whatever they do, no matter whatever the tablets they take, they're not able to sleep.
Hmm.
Slowly, the food intake will also become very less. They're not able to eat. They become weak.
Okay.
Now, after a month's time, slowly the situation changes where if one brother is trying to sleep, the other brother acts unusual. He just gets up, go to the other room, come back, stand. Uh, some unusual activities start. And later part when he's trying to sleep and the other brother did this, doing this. So both of them did not discuss anything. Then they thought, okay, fine, we are all alone. We have to get married. Maybe everything will get set. So they talk to each other, brother, let's get married. So they find uh, sisters who are like nearby. They find sister, they get married. It's kind of, it's not love or arranged. They just see each other. They talk to their parents, get married. So all four of them are in the same house. After the marriage, the first night, I mean, that's the first night where they are staying. There are two different rooms. All of a sudden, these brothers comes out and sits in the living hall. The newlywed brides, I mean, the women say, "What's happening? Why are you going out?" They did not say anything. They just come and sit in the hall. For 2 3 days, it happens the same. Nothing's gonna happen. Then these sisters start speaking that no, there is something very bad happening. We have to tell to my parents. Whenever they try to come out to talk to their parents or to go out, these guys all of a sudden becomes very violent.
Okay.
These wives will not be able to understand why they are doing that, and they are very caring, very loving. They're not gonna scold or uh, physically, nothing. They are very gently with their wives, and they are taking care really good. But they're not allowing them to go out or talk with anyone. This happens for one whole week.
Okay.
Now, what happens? One night, when these guys are sleeping in their room, when they came, same, it happens, they come and sit in the hall. All of a sudden, one brother talks. When I am talking, you just listen. There is something which is very good happening, and something. He says something and he said okay, and he just left into the room. And this guy would be sitting there itself.
Hmm.
This wife, the guy who sat in the room and who spoke, right? His wife will understand, okay, there is something which I have to take care. She started doing all the pujas or other things, praying to the god, making let him become well and other things. The other guy's wife, who went inside the room, should be much damn scared, and she don't know what to do, and she's not even praying. She's just scared. That's it. After a few days, this person who was talking, right, he says, okay, there is something which is very good happening. You guys go out of the house. He says, okay. And after the next day, they just leave and their lives become normal. And only these two, husband and wife, are there in the home. Now, the girl who was praying, nothing worked out. But he's still taking care of very good, gentle, caring. Everything is there, but nothing bad happening. But they are not able to talk to anyone else. But the couple who went out, his wife got a chance to talk to their parents and give the information. Now the other girls, both are sisters, so the parents came in. They try to talk about what is happening. He acts violently in a slang which, for the first time, they would be hearing, saying that, "Who the hell are you to come to my house? It's my rule, my wish." Or he becomes violent and he tries to kick them out of the house. Now the wife who was praying and everything, she got gone to the nerve. How dare you to speak with my parents? This is not acceptable. So they'll have a clash. It went to such an extent where he will try to slap and she will try to slap, but no one will slap. They'll stop there itself. The parents who sat silently got a pandit, did the puja. Now, at the time of puja, what happens? This guy who was sitting there was normal and again starts acting very weird, and
Hmm.
the old things comes out, and he says, when I am there, I am the head of this family and I want the things which I want the way it was to be. In the sense, he says,
Hmm. Hmm.
whatever I wish, it should go that way. Now they'll ask, who are you?
Hmm.
He says, Samni, why are you here? It's my home, I'm here. So it will become a regular conversation how you're talking to a elderly person or like uh, Ballegara, how you say, Sardar jo hota hai na,
Hmm.
I mean,
Old person.
not old person. I'm talking about head of a
Oh,
family.
head of a family. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Got it.
That kind of a nayak
Authoritative,
jaisa baat karta.
authoritative person.
Authoritative person.
Hmm.
So he'll speak that way. Now the Pandit asks, "Why are you here?" What do you mean? Why are you here? I am here because it is my house and I am living here, and you guys are all my slaves.
Hmm.
Like, do you know who am I, or do you know who is he, or do you know who is she?
Hmm.
Who cares? This is my house. Whoever is coming here is my slave. Then the Pandit asks, "What is your name?" He says his name. What do you do? I don't do anything. I am the Naik of this house, and I want the things which I want to go. So then he starts asking, "Who is your family? Where are you coming?" The conversation, which is more authoritative, then becomes personal, and he says, "See, I have been sleeping for I don't know how many days. I was sleeping. All of a sudden, I woke up, and these guys were disturbing me. I just sat. Whenever I wake up and I try to sleep, I am not able to understand where am I because I see people wearing different clothes, but I want to wear this clothes, and these guys are doing something else which I don't like it." Then he asks, "Okay, what time do you think it is?" He says some around 1700s or 1750s.
Hmm.
But the actual thing which is happening is 2025.
Okay.
So whenever he try to sleep, he gets what do you say?
Possessed.
The not possessed. The visions of 2035, 2045, which is more future. And whenever he's trying to wake up, he gets the present one, and whenever he's trying to, I mean, he's sleeping and he's thinking about it is he's in this present, which is 1700s or 1800s. So now the Pandit says, this is not your time. You have been long dead, and you have to understand this is not your generation as well. You have to come out and see the world. For the first half an hour, 45 minutes, uh, the talks goes on.
Hmm.
Then the Pandit only says, just go out and come in.
Okay.
When he goes out of the house and sees, at least for 20 minutes, he'll be standing in front of the house, seeing here and there. Then he comes, he sits, and the person asks, what is happening? Why am I sitting here? Who are you guys?
Hmm.
So, till there, I have written. I have to yet to write this. The story is here.
Oh, it's a
Thing is,
fictional story, is it?
yeah,
Oh, I thought you're telling a story which was related to what Rita was discussing something.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
See, when a person is dead, right? When his soul is come out of his body, they that soul 99.9% it will be stuck in that particular time.
Time, yeah.
Especially people who have passed away in their sleep. There are two ways once a soul is come out of the body. Either they go into the light or they stand there and stagnant in that particular moment. They will not be able to see what's happening until unless they want to see it. So when they try to possess with someone else or it goes into their body, even that soul tries to snap out of the time. In the sense, even if I want to say it directly, that soul will also sleep, wake up, or sometimes the half sleep comes out. Whenever this happening is right, that is the time when the time dilation happens, where they are not into that particular time. Either they may go into the future or past or in the present.
Right.
This is how a soul will be manifest. I mean, not manifested. How it plays around with your subconsciousness. So this was a book which I studied. If you know, in Karnataka, you find a lot of they call budbud kevala. Morning 5 o'clock, they come with the small tamuru and they say, "Avutadamma, ila avutadi." Adi-
Yeah.
Nowadays, you don't get to find those people. You know how they used to get this information? In that book, I have read that they meditate without any clothes. They stand in the lake till their neck and they meditate and they take the information from the ghost, what is about to happen and what is which has happened. So they take the information and they go to that house. Or the ghost says on a condition that if you go to this house and say, I'm going to give you this information. So to complete that, they actually go to their house and they say this. So this information is given by the ancestors of that particular family or anything. It might be anything. So when a person in that particular family who's dead, I'm not talking about my grandfather or my great great grandfather who was passed. Not everyone will have the mukti. Related to that family who is roaming around, they will not know who you are, but they know that particular house or that particular bloodline. They will not be able to know what is the relation. For example, if my great grandfather is roaming around, he knows I am related to his bloodline, but he don't know who am I. It might be his, my grandfather's son's daughter's brother or sister's son. They don't know, but they know I am their bloodline. So they try to contact me in such a way that, okay, I can meet my family. They think their parents or their kids are alive.
Okay.
So here in this story, what I am going to complete it, right? The two boys who came in, I have not told you guys about their past. in the story. I have not yet told it. So to complete this explanation I should give and relate it with their relatives. This is a line or a story which I have read it on a book to get the information about time dilation and how the spirit goes into past, present, and future.
Nice. Ghost.
So yeah,
No.
based on the information what she gave, right?
Mm-hmm.
About like why they are talking the crazy demands which comes in, why it is coming in, why they say all these things, because they are stuck into that particular time where they think that is the time where they can get. For example, when we used to be in kids in 90s, we used to eat a lot of uh, small peppermints. We call it peppermints.
Peppermint. Yeah.
Peppermints.
Uh,
Huh. Right now, it's very hard to find.
hmm.
For example, there is a millennial who is dead and he's become a ghost, right? Who has a habit of eating that peppermint, right? If it possesses my body, the first thing if I like it, if I'm a millennial and I'm a ghost and I go into the someone's
Hmm.
and ask, I want peppermint right now. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So this generation, forget about this generation or alpha kids, they don't even know what is peppermint. So they will be like, okay, oh, what is he asking? Okay, I should get it. People who believe it, actually, they'll be trying to find what is peppermint. So we don't know. They are stuck in that particular timeline. To prove this point, this story was actually being written by Jeevan.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Hopefully, you'll complete that story soon.
I'll definitely.
Yeah. I had this thought again long back when you talk about this time dilation and everything, right? So again, presuming all there is a theory that past, present, and future everything happening are happening at the same time. So I don't know which theory is it, but there is such kind of theory. But what if I had this weird thought? What if my future selves, see, I die in the future. I'm already dead in the future. It's not like I'm gonna live forever. So there is already a ghost of me living in the future. What if my ghost has come back to my present and possessed me? What would what would it feel like?
No, for this I told you, right? If I die, I think I have told you this is the third time I'm telling. If I die, it's not always that I take a rebirth in 2035 or 2045. There might be a time where if I die in 2020, my rebirth would have happened in 1986 or 1756. Because if you see our yugas, right, is always in a circle.
But all
What
the reincarnation stories are of the future, right? Like I was looking.
future? Yes, I'm not talking about reincarnation here. See, reincarnation when it comes, when actually you have something left out and you have to complete it.
Hmm.
No one knows what is the purpose of life. If you ask even the biggest sadhu, right, he will say, I don't know.
Yeah.
And if that person know what is the purpose of life, he will never be reborn again.
Hmm.
So here, no one knows. The question what I asked, because this was the same question which I posted in my group, paranormal group, which I told the Russian group.
Oh.
Huh, not now. I told you, right?
Mhm.
In Rajasthan, I was with
Oh yeah,
Russian group.
yeah. Long back. Hmm.
So the question I posed was how only people like Albert Einstein or Newton gets the idea of these stupid things, or it might be Wright brothers who got the idea of, okay, I can fly.
Yeah,
Everyone wants to fly.
yeah, I know what you're saying. So there is always this theory saying that nothing was invented, nothing was discovered, nothing was invented. There was something. It was invented in the future. It was somehow came into the past, and that idea was given to it, and then
Exactly.
there was this.
In your case,
Yeah,
you said your future ghost
yeah.
wants to find you. It found you. It possessed you, and you never know. And all of a sudden, you get things that okay, I can make a car. There is a car without wheels, which hovers, and you got an idea, and you actually know how it works, and you try to do it, and you invented a Hoover car.
Yeah, that's a nice theory.
So time is something. See, in our Hindu or Sanatan Dharma or the scriptures, no one reads properly. If you read right, the more you read, the more questions arises. There was a story of I don't know, Lakshman's no, uh, sorry, Balram's wife's story. You know that?
Like time travel regarding the time dilation,
Yeah. Yes.
relativity, time relativity. I don't think it's
Yeah.
Balram wife. It is it's some other. No,
No, no,
I
no. It
guess
is Balram's wife.
Balram's wife. Yeah, Balram's wife. Yeah,
Yeah.
Balram's.
His father goes to Balram's wife's father goes to Brahma and asks, "It's been so many years, and I'm not getting a proper bride because she is very tall and
Mm,
uh, very beautiful, but very tall and very manly, but very beautiful." So he asked, "There is no bride for my groom. I mean, yeah, there's no groom for my bride." Then say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to create. Now I'm creating. You will get it." But how do I go now? He's born right now.
mm.
Son, by the time you go, the time will be that time. The
Yeah,
guy will be at the time of marriage. Please go.
relativity. It's like, yeah, I remember. It's like he travels to. He couldn't he couldn't find a proper groom for his daughter. So he goes and asks Brahma, "Can you make a good bride groom from my daughter?" He says. By that, and he waits outside the Brahma's place for a few minutes, few 3 or 4 minutes there. So he
No,
waits.
no, no, no. The story
No, no,
story is something
that is the story. Yeah, that's
different.
the story I've read. So when he goes and when he asks Brahma, Brahma said, "See, by the time you've reached here and by the time you waited here, three centuries or
Generations.
3 generations have passed. Now a new generation has come in there. So by the time you go there, you'll find a appropriate person now. So then he'll ask her to go back. So by the time he comes here, that king and comes here, king and daughter comes here, this generation, Balram and Krishna's generations comes here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Relativity.
they went to Brahma at the time of Satya Yuga.
Hmm.
By the time they came back, it was
Dwapar.
Dwapar Yuga.
Yeah. Relativity, that is the instance of relativity discussed in our Hindu mythology.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the people who actually go into the supernatural, right? When you try to find questions and you find the answers, right? You will not be able to relate the answers what you get, or you will not be able to relate the questions what you want to get the answers.
Whatever you said was itself
Right?
confusing.
Okay, let me put it in an easy way.
No, let's okay.
For example,
Jeevan, let's wait for others. Let's give a chance
yeah,
to
yeah.
others in the meantime, and we can continue our discussion again. Okay. Is there anyone else who wants to share a story in the meantime before we continue our discussion? Now that you've understood what we talk about, this is how it goes. We talk on one topic and it goes into all kind of stuff. But we mostly want to stick to ghost stories. So if you guys want to share anything, Rachana, it's been a while you've joined. So do you want to share anything? Has anything happened to you in this time?
No, no, nothing has happened.
Prasan?
I haven't even gone out that much actually.
Oh,
Because at night, I don't go out at night actually. Because coming back in traffic that's another ghost story.
oh, true, man. Oh yeah, last week there was a lady, right, who wanted to go and go. He or she liked
Oh,
going
she had gone. She had already gone to a graveyard.
graveyard. Yeah, she's been to a graveyard twice, and she's seen something.
And she already told very casually that she went to a graveyard.
Yeah, yeah. She was quite casual about it. But now she isn't going though because of the experience she had. But she's
Yeah.
interested though. She was asking if someone is joining, accompanying me. I'll definitely join.
No, I can join also, but I want someone to drop me in my hostel because I live in Gachibowli.
Yeah, yeah. That is more. That is a big horror story than the actual graveyard one.
Yeah.
Someone is joining. Who's it? Charan. Hello, Charan.
Hi Suresh.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Same old, man. You've got a story to share. Charan, you've joined all this time. You haven't shared any story, man.
Yeah, I'll share one.
Please go ahead.
So like fortunately or unfortunately, I don't have any such stories. But always wanted to share something. So I started like asking my parents and grandparents like if they had any like unusual stories.
Okay.
So like so when I asked my grandfather, he said something to me like this happened around like 25 to 30 years back. Maybe I was not born, not maybe, but I was not born.
Yeah.
So this happened in my village. Like my village is a small village with only like 200 families.
Machilipatnam is a big village, no?
Like it's not Machilipatnam. Mine is like 15 kilometers from Machilipatnam, a
Okay.
small village.
Hmm.
So like so coming to story, yeah. So there used to be a married couple in my neighborhood.
Okay.
So so like they were like before like they were recently married in that time, yeah. So this wife, this wife used to have an like secret extra marital affair with some man
Hmm.
from nearby village. So they used to meet every day during nighttime in paddy fields.
Okay.
So this happened like frequently they used to meet, and almost my villagers know that they are meeting. So one fine day, like one night, the husband caught them.
Fortunately. Okay.
So so he along with like a few other villagers, they killed both of them, the wife and
Okay. Hmm.
that person.
Yeah.
And that was done after few days. Like my grandfather. So we used to have those paddy fields beside their paddy field.
Okay.
So my grandfather he's working with his tractor in that paddy field during night, like around 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. So he was working. He was on his tractor driving and doing those farming stuff, and he saw two people, like two figures, in the same spot where they were killed.
Oh.
So my grandfather thought it was like some imaginations and he ignored it. Later, again after some time, he again saw those two figures staring at him.
Okay.
So but he stayed calm and continued doing his work. So after some time, on the tractor, my grandfather is driving, and you can like we have space to sit on sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So after some time, you can feel someone is sitting on both of his sides. You can feel that presence.
Oh shit. Okay.
So he immediately got down off tractor and rushed back to our home. So since then, my villagers started similar experience like seeing those two figures, those two people during night time, and they saw like everyone who were like in villages, mostly people also work during night time in their paddy fields during rainy season or something. So people started seeing them, and since then like people slowly stopped stepping out of their home during dark time, and this continued like 6 7 months. After 6 7 months, uh, in the morning, these villagers saw the husband dead in the same place where they were killed.
Oh.
So no one in my village knows that who killed him. There was nothing like a single scratch or something. So no one knows how he was killed, but his dead body was found in the same paddy field. So my villagers started believing that those two spirits or ghosts, whatever, they killed him, like revenge.
Okay.
Yeah, so no one exactly knows how he was dead,
Proper
but they
thriller.
started believing those two spirits have killed him.
That's it. Or and what did the villagers do after that? Did they do any kind of pujas and get rid of?
Nothing. Everything went fine. It seems after that.
Oh, so
So they saw those two spirits, like doing, like they were roaming together in village for a few days, and after that it stopped.
eternal love story at the same
Yeah,
time. Eternal murderous love story.
yeah. And one more thing I have, it's not, I don't say it's as a horror story or something, but my grandmother, my dad's mom,
Hmm.
uh, she died in 2010. Like I was in third or fourth class.
Hmm.
So before, like we are almost 10 to 15 cousins on my father's side.
Hmm.
So she used to say that I wanted to see everyone getting married. I wanted to have fun your marriage, everything. But unfortunately, she died before none of my cousins married.
Yeah.
So like during now, like when my cousins are getting married, like during their bridal making or groom making, so my grandmother comes in someone's body, bless them, and she will, I again my parents will be like drizzling some turmeric water, and she'll be leaving the body. So this happens like in my every cousin marriage and important functions in my family.
Oh, shit, man. That's a wonderful experience at the same time scary too.
It's not scary because that's our grandmother, and we feel that you know happy that she is coming into someone's body and blessing our cousins, who are getting married. I think I also have videos in my like wedding video of my cousins. I'll share you when I get it. Like I have to see it and I'll share you. Or
Just to relate to it, no, I have my own personal experience on that. So my sister got married in 2009. Okay,
okay.
I shared it multiple times, and my grandfather, my dad's dad, has died in 2003. And when I was doing my he died in 2003. So again, he used to say the same thing. I'll die only after seeing all your marriages, karke. But he couldn't see anyone's marriage. He died before. So he died at the age of 73. And by the time we were all kids by then, so no one got married. So my sister's marriage was the first marriage in our family. So and she got married in the year 2009. So her marriage was on April 19th, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's on April 19th. And April 17th was the day where she was supposed to she becomes a groom. So she becomes a bride. So
Yeah.
you know how the Telugu culture, right? The becoming bride becomes happens on one day, and the marriage happens on the other day sometimes because of the marriage. So uh, Pelli Kooturu, she became the bride. So we were having some function where we were making her a bride, and we were on 17th. We were all in that work, and I was asked to get something from somewhere. So I've gone there. I've taken a bike of my uncle's bike. I was riding. I was getting stuff here and there. In the meantime, I met with an accident. I met with a big accident actually.
Oh.
I went and I dashed. I was driving at a speed of 100 or so. I was angry for some reason. Uh, Someone scolded me. I was doing some kind of work since morning. It was around 10 o'clock. I've been working from 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was around 10 o'clock. Someone scolded me, so I got angry, and you know how it works, right? While we are angry, we ride faster. So I was riding at the speed of 100. I uh, directly went and bashed into a school bus which was parked on the road, on the side of the road. So I directly went and bashed into it, to the corner of the car, and I fell unconscious. There were no big what do you call? I did not have any big injuries as such. I just had a small scratch here, a scratch or sort of thing. Maybe small scratches on my knees and my elbows. Nothing more than that. Uh, Physically, I did not have a broken bone. I did not have any external damages, or nothing internal damages, nothing. I just I guess my head got and went and hit the bus, so I fell unconscious. I don't remember getting on to the 108. I don't remember going to the hospital. I don't remember anything. I just remember one thing. I left my shoe. I left my sandals in the hospital because they were changing me. They were taking me. I stayed in the hospital the entire day from 17th morning to 17th evening. So 17th evening, they took me out and they took me. They put me in an ambulance and they've taken me house. So the only thing which I still remember is looking at my a sandal below the bed, hospital bed, and I was telling the people who are taking me to get my sandals. No one got my sandals. That is another thing. So those were new sandals. So that is one thing which I remember. I don't remember what has happened after that. I don't know when. I remember getting on to the ambulance. And they put me in the ambulance again. Then they got me back to my house. I don't know when did that happen. They told me all this stuff. I don't remember what happened on 18th. I don't remember the end. I actually remember what happened on 18th. At least a half part of it, where I don't. My mother woke me up, and I was sleeping in on my bedroom. My mother woke me up. Everyone, all in the relatives were in the house. My sister function was going along, so people were clicking pictures, and there was a photo session going on for my sister, and people were clicking pictures with my sister. So I was sleeping inside my bedroom. My mother came, and my mother woke me up and saying that, see, why don't you come get a picture? I was able to walk. It's not like I wasn't able to. I was able to walk. I was able to do everything, but I was just not willing to get up. That's it. Just because I had small bruises here and there, I wasn't just willing to get up. I was just sleeping there. My mother came and she was pleading me, "Yeah, come, Ray, just click one photograph with your sister and go back to sleep." Karke. I went up. I don't remember how did I take up. I took the bath, but I took the bath. I wore the new clothes that were bought for me. I came there. I stood beside my sister. She was asking me to laugh. I got irritated with my sister. I was like, I was just scolding her, but she was also crying, looking at my situation. Everyone came there. We all took a picture with all my cousins. I went back. I slept. That's the only thing which I remember again. The other thing on 19th, the other thing which I remember was that on 19th, again, my mother came to me asking me that, do you want to come to the marriage? My sister is getting married. Why don't you come there? Karke? I don't remember how did I go there. I I remember the picture of me going into the wedding hall, or going near the wedding hall, sitting near the stairs, waiting for some. I don't know. I was just sitting near the stairs. People were coming and looking at me. One of my old friend came to me and he said, "How are you feeling?" I said, "I'm feeling good." And someone called me inside. I went there. They had some tradition. I had to give some ring to my brother-in-law, and I had to wash his feet or something. I was just talking random shit with my brother-in-law there. I've done that, and they've and someone dropped me back home. These were the only three scenes which I remember. Nothing apart from that. And I don't remember anything that has happened a week after that. Week or like 4 days after that. Only thing which I remember after that was we all went to after I became all proper. It was like 4 days after my sister's marriage. We all went to beach, and we all cousins. We have gone to beach. That is the only thing which I remember now. But prior to that, I don't remember all this entire week. What has happened, I don't remember. But all people used to say, or like my parents, my cousins, or everyone, what they used to say is was that I used to behave like an old person. I used to get irritated when people used to come and laugh or come and shout. I did not like people walking around me. I did not, or I did not like, I was told that since I was I was getting irritated and I was kind of scolding everyone. I was put in a hotel room. So there were hotel rooms taken. So I was put in a hotel room. It seems I don't remember this. I don't know when does this happen, because I was getting disturbed or I was getting irritated like an old man. I didn't want to sit inside the house. Back in on that during that time, our house is on the beach road, and we had few. Uh, it was right beside the main road, and the main road was closed because some works were going on. the main road was closed, so the entire main road was open for us. So I was asking someone to keep a put a what these cords, right, thread cord sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was asking people to bring cot outside. I wasn't going inside. I wasn't staying inside the home. They were all telling me this, saying that you were behaving like your grandfather. You were just behaving like your grandfather. You did not like talking to anyone. You did not like sitting. My grandfather never liked sitting inside the house. If it was in the evening, he always used to like come and sit inside outside the house under the moonlight. So he used to get irritated easily when kids used to shout a lot, when people. He used to live alone inside his house. He never used to have anyone, so he never liked anyone coming inside his house. If there is anyone, he used to come outside, he used to talk to them, and he used to go inside and sleep on his bed. So I used to just behave like him, it seems, at least on those 7 days. That's what my cousins have told me, or people have told me, that you behaved like your grandfather when you met with that accident. So I don't know if that was how true it was, but I don't remember any of these things except those three scenes that have happened to me. So yeah, I can relate to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my share of story. Who wants to go next? Sriram, Sriram, Rachna, Jeevan by left. Hello, yeah, someone.
I'm
Hi,
having
hi, hi.
lots of things to be shared, but I hope that you are not recording these things and going to upload in the YouTube.
It is being streamed on live on YouTube.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have any. I don't have many subscribers. It's just 200, and that too, it's mostly my family members. I'm pretty sure out of these 10 members, only two of them have subscribed. I guess it is Charan, because I took his phone and I subscribed it forcefully, and none of the others have subscribed here. So don't worry.
No, I have subscribed. I have subscribed.
Oh, thank you, Prasanna.
I have two accounts. I have three accounts. I have subscribed from all three.
Oh, out of the 200 subscribers, you are three, is it? Shit, man.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Subscribe as well, man.
Oh, thank you, Sriram.
Right.
I'm so touched, man. I'm so touched. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, please go ahead.
No, I was just like, since there was a talk about graveyard stuff, right? So uh, I still don't really have any stories with me, unfortunately or unfortunately. But I've actually, at least from what I know, uh, the graveyard is supposed to be a pretty holy place. And from what I've actually heard from elders in my family, you don't really find any spirits lingering inside the graveyard, because they also say that, at least some of them, they also say that it's a place where you have Hindus, holy spirits, that actually, like, who are designated to take the soul to a higher realm from the human world, right? So you don't really find any um, malicious spirits lingering inside the graveyard. But ar- around the graveyard is a different story. That's where you actually, like, see a lot of ghosts. I mean, they essentially are hovering around the boundary, but they don't actually, like, get into the graveyard. But I have actually seen a lot of documentaries that actually tells otherwise. So would like to see, like, if you guys have any different takes on it, different experiences, first hand experiences, or do you guys have like encounters by people who have actually like gone inside the graveyard, have actually, like, seen spirits and all?
I guess I mean, I kind of second your thought, because graveyard is more or less like, it is a place for Shiva, right? Shiva's.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I can't call it a home, but I guess it's his place. Where he roams. That's what it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I have the same belief. Yeah.
yeah. So, but that's a good point. Sorry, someone pinged me. But if you remember last week, if you've heard last week's story, right? Uh, this lady who used to go and walk in graveyard to take used to walk taking take walk in graveyards. They've seen something weird in graveyard where they had bled on her shoulder by the time she came back, and things started happening. Weird things started happening with her. So that's the reason she stopped going to graveyard. It seems.
Yeah, but that could have happened on her way or on her way back home. Is what. But I don't. I mean, in general, the at least the prevailing wisdom is that nothing happens inside the graveyard. At least, like with respect to the Hindu graveyard that we actually have, so nothing really happens there.
Hmm.
And I've actually seen quite a lot of films where the people say that nothing really happens inside the graveyard, but like as long as you don't get out of it, you actually are a little safe. So unless the sight of bones actually doesn't scare you, you're still safe. But if you go outside, that's a different story. And that's why they have some amulet wrapped around their ankles, or wrapped around their neck, which is actually blessed from some pandit or someone, right?
True. Yeah, but most of our movies are have depicted like that, right? Saying that this graveyard is the most scariest place. Karke. I guess
Yeah.
that's the reason.
I think the only reason is that it's related to death.
Death.
So I think that's the
Yeah.
reason people consider the graveyards as a horror place, like scary place.
Yeah. So so where I am, when I do go to Chennai, where my home is, so there is a place where I actually go ahead and pay the electricity bills. At least I used to. Everything is online these days, but like back in the day when I used to actually pay it, the very next place to the place, the electricity board is where the graveyard is, and and that's where you actually go to say complaints where uh, just to say that your area has power shortage issues and stuff like that for them to actually go ahead and fix the issue. So and people do I do have actually seen people actually go to the electricity board, render their complaints and all, if their houses are actually pretty nearby. uh, there have been a lot of not a lot, a handful of messages about them actually seeing supernatural entities around the area, but never inside the graveyard itself. So uh, and it's an open, it's a ground, basically it's a ground, and anyone who actually even goes to the top of the electricity board can actually see all the funeral pyres and all that stuff actually, the entire proceeding is actually going on, but none of them ever inside the graveyard. They have never actually been any story
Hello.
incidentally.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hello, Tanisha. Hi. Tanisha, sorry, you had something to add here?
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Are you able to hear us?
Is there anyone who is speaking?
Yeah, we are all talking. Hello, can you hear us? Yeah, please go ahead, Sriram. Sorry, I'll text her.
Yeah, so I was just concluding, right? I've never ever seen, at least from the things that I've actually heard, never seen anyone who actually have, at least from my own first-hand experience, never ever seen anyone who's actually been to at least a Hindu graveyard and then find something supernatural. Yeah, so that's my take. But uh, I've seen a lot of, and I think back in the day, you might have also seen this documentaries in I think Discovery, which is called A Haunting. That's
Mhm.
actually full of people. It's actually a documentary of haunted houses where they do exorcisms and all, and there have been many people who have actually visited, let's say, cemeteries, and have actually been possessed by a poltergeist and all. So kind of it kind of defeats my the conventional belief that I actually had. But I think, like, with respect to the Hindu graveyard, I still actually carry on this belief. So uh, maybe a question from my end is, like, I did hear earlier during the chat that some of the participants have actually, like, visited the graveyard.
Nahi.
Um, so what graveyard was that, and have they like, there have been certain sightings, I guess. Yeah, so I'd be really interested to know what graveyard that is and what sort of, like, stuff happened there.
औरंगाबाद में देखी थी.
Tanisha, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it was yesterday. This is again. Sorry, last week.
Last week.
Last week, there was this lady who liked visiting graveyards. She and her friends, and this is near Panjagutta, somewhere in Hyderabad. In Hyderabad near Panjagutta. So she visited. She was a regular there. She used to go there every night. But one night she had a weird experience. So she stopped going to that graveyard since then.
Right. So this is a typical, like, Hindu graveyard, like, where they look for cremation and stuff like
I
that.
mean,
Is
it
it
hasn't given that much of detail, but
right?
yeah. But again, I guess not just Hindu graveyard, but most of the
No,
graveyard.
but burial grounds mostly, na.
Yeah.
I don't think like Hindu graveyards are that scary. Like I wouldn't say that. Like if I have to think in my hometown, I will go like where they bury the bodies and all. It's not scary. Well, what
Mhm.
feels scary is the like for Christians and Muslims, like they bury the bodies, right? So that looks scarier.
But again, most of the Christian graveyard are also behind the church, right? Or there is a church within
Yeah,
the graveyard
yeah.
too. So it's
Yeah.
not like a holy place at the same time. And the same case I guess it goes with Muslims too. I guess there would be a masjid there as well.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
So, but yeah, your question makes sense.
Right.
But because most of our movies or most of whatever we have seen graveyards being portrayed as a place of evil.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like most of the whatever we see are but like recently my uncle have passed away, so I've gone there. That's the first time I've seen an entire cremation
Mm-hmm.
in life. And I so we had it more felt like a pleasant, I wouldn't say in that sense it wasn't pleasant feeling for us because our uncle has died, but the area itself is quite pleasant. You've got the Lord Shiva's statue there, big Lord Shiva statue. It was filled with all trees and everything. How much ever you say, but at night it would be scary. But as you said, it should have been a place of holiness and it should have been a place of spirituality. But I don't know why. uh, is there any particular reason why it is being portrayed as a place of evil
Yeah. Yeah.
for that?
And they are always like the secluded places, like in a very corner, there is nothing there. Those type of places when they show in movies.
Exactly. Maybe that could be one reason where most often or not, these graveyards are towards the end of the village or end of a city or wherever, like end of a place where you don't have anything beyond it. So I that gives you the airiness to that location. I guess it's most to do with the location.
Yeah,
But
no, but in like if I have to tell in Nasik, in my hometown, like the like Hindus like cremation place, it's literally near the river, like near the Godavari River. It's actually in like not now, but it's actually in the middle of the city. So
Oh,
it was. I don't think it's that scary. There are like some temples, also small temples,
yeah, true.
but I don't think that was scary.
Yeah, like in the graveyard which I was talking about, you right? We have most of the pujas are done within the graveyard itself. So you've got a small temple too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I guess that is something to be explored. I guess we have to find out a reason. Why is it like? Was it there any specific reason to make it a place of evil, or is it just as you're saying it is related to death? People have made it as a evil space.
I think the basic like story that we see in the movies is like people die, and obviously they have unfulfilled wishes or something, and so that's why, because they die and their bodies are there, so that's why it becomes like a evil place. Like that's how the story is, I think,
Yeah,
what they show in the movies.
true. Okay, Ocean has a story to share. Ocean, do you want to go?
मतलब हिंदी चलेगा ना?
हाँ, चलेगा, चलेगा। और ये ओशन बुलाते-बुलाते बहुत अजीब लग रहा है, पर यार इट्स ओके।
आदत डाल लीजिए फिर।
या ठीक है, प्लीज़ गो अहेड।
एक्चुअली बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंस हैं अभी तक के तो, लेकिन
थोड़ा ज़ोर से, थोड़ा आवाज़ बढ़ा के। हाँ,
नहीं, एक्चुअली सब लोग सो रहे हैं, इसके लिए मैं दूसरे रूम में आके मैं बात कर रही हूँ।
ओके, ओके, या
Oh,
ओके, ओके, या
एक्चुअली मेरे पास बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंसेस तो है। ये जो आप कहते हो ना सुपर नेचुरल स्टफ एंड ऑल, अपने में एक एक्सपीरियंस मैं आपको बताती हूँ।
श्योर।
मेरी ग्रेजुएशन जब मेरा कंप्लीट हो गया था, उसके बाद मैं एक आगे की पढ़ाई के लिए मैं बड़े शहर में मैं शिफ्ट हो गई थी, मतलब मेरे गांव से बड़े शहर में शिफ्ट हो गई।
ओके,
उसके बाद मैं और मेरी फैमिली एक नए घर में शिफ्ट हुए रेंट बेसिस पे।
ओके,
ठीक है, स्टार्टिंग में तो सब कुछ सही था। एज अ सेड कि मुझे बहुत सारी चीज़ें एक्सपीरियंस पहले से ही, मतलब बचपन से ही है मुझे ये सारी चीज़ों का एक्सपीरियंस। घर पे आते से आई डिडंट फील गुड वाइब, बट आते से ऐसा लगा कि अब हम फंस गए, बिकॉज आपको पता ही है कि अगर आप ब्रोकर को पैसे देते हो तो हाँ, ब्रोकर आपको पैसा वापस नहीं देगा अगर आपको घर पसंद नहीं आया, राइट? सो वी ऑलरेडी गिव 40,000, ठीक है, टू ब्रोकर। तो घर तो जैसे तैसे, मतलब सामान शिफ्ट होने के बाद मुझे पता चला कि दैट हाउस इज समथिंग वियर्ड। पता नहीं, मुझे वाइब्स पता चल जाता है। अब जो भी है, अब हम लोगों को एक साथ रहना पड़ेगा। मैं अपने कॉलेजेस जाती थी और सब लोग अपने अपने बिजी रहते थे। ये कोविड आने के बाद फिर धीरे-धीरे चीज़ें ना, सब कुछ मेरे, मतलब मुझे ज़्यादा स्ट्रांगली एक्सपीरियंस होने लगा है। फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल जो मेरा जो कमरा था, मेरा जो बेडरूम था, आई कैन सेंस दैट समबडी इज़ वॉचिंग ओवर मी, लाइक इन द कॉर्नर।
ओह शिट,
ठीक है?
ओके,
हाँ। पहले मैंने इग्नोर किया, बिकॉज़ मैं बचपन से बहुत सारी चीज़ों को ऐसे देखते आई हूँ, तो आई नो इफ यू पे अटेंशन टू देम, दे विल हॉन्ट यू मोर। सो इफ यू स्टार्ट टू इग्नोर देम, दे विल फील ओके, ओके, हमको जब पत्ता ही नहीं दे रहे तो फिर छोड़ देते। सो आई लर्न टू इग्नोर देम, बट क्या करें, अभी कोविड है, कहीं और जाना नहीं है। और तब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम अपनी लाइफ में, फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने सोशल मीडिया में वो ऑनलाइन फ्रेंड्स बनाना एंड ऑल, वो सब कुछ मैंने स्टार्ट किया था। ऑनलाइन एक प्लेटफॉर्म है, मैं वो नाम नहीं लूंगी। वहां पर मैं एक ऐसे बंदे से मिली, ही वाज एन एग्जॉर्सिस्ट, ओके, और वो साइकियाट्रिस्ट भी है, मतलब डॉक्टर है, मलेशियन है।
ओके,
हाँ, हम लोग काफी अच्छे फ्रेंड्स बन गए थे। बहुत अच्छा एक ग्रुप था, जैसे आपके एक ग्रुप है ना, वैसे उनका भी एक ग्रुप था। और रोज हमारा, मतलब एक ग्रुप में काफी अच्छे कॉल्स रहते थे, और ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें, स्पिरिचुअल हो या पैरानॉर्मल हो, कोई भी चीज हो, कोई भी स्टफ हो, कॉल होते थे। एंड मैंने उसके साथ सिर्फ एक बार ही शेयर किया था कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि somebody is watching over me and I can sense that it is a male. It is about 6 feet tall, 6 and above tall, and he is very angry and he is like he's looking at me. और जहाँ पर वो खड़ा है ना, मतलब वहाँ के लग के मेरा, मतलब प्राइवेट एक बाथरूम रहता है, जो प्राइवेट बेडरूम में आपका एक बाथरूम रहता है, एंड I can sense that he's there. And I cannot use that bathroom. I don't know. I feel like he is watching over me. I cannot use that bathroom. Though I was a believer, मैं बचपन से ऐसे, मतलब पूजा पाठ वगैरह वो सब कुछ करती थी। सो अभी कोई चारा नहीं है, मैं फैमिली को ज़्यादा मैं कुछ परेशान नहीं करना चाहती थी। सो बस भगवान का नाम लेके मैं दिन में मतलब प्रेशर तो मैं रात को जाती ही नहीं थी, मैं मतलब यूज़ नहीं करती थी। लेकिन कोविड की वजह से ऐसा हो गया था कि मैं अपने-अपने रूम में रहने लगी और बिहेवियर जो रहता है ना वो चेंजेस आने लगे थे। मतलब मैं गुस्सा करने लगी थी। ज़्यादा तो मैं मतलब भगवान के ज़्यादा कुछ नाम वगैरह तब मैं नहीं लेती थी। और अपने मतलब कहते हैं ना कि सोशल मीडिया पे दोस्तों के में इतना मशरूफ़ रहती थी कि मतलब बाहर क्या चल रहा है पता नहीं रहता था। ठीक है? इट्स ऑल इन द कोविड टाइम्स। चिड़चिड़ होने लग गया। इतना हद तक चिड़चिड़ होने लगी कि घर पे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स होने लग गए एंड मेरे दिमाग में सुसाइडल थॉट्स आने लग गए। ओके, दैट आई वांट टू फिनिश माय सेल्फ। बस द एंड, क्योंकि यहाँ पर कुछ रहा नहीं है। हमेशा गुस्सा रहता था। आई डोंट नो व्हाई, जस्ट बिकॉज़ आई सेड कि मैंने महादेव को मतलब शिद्दत से पुकारा कि भाई मेरे को बस कैसे भी करके रास्ता दिखाओ, ये क्या हो रहा है? एंड आई टोल्ड दैट गाय, जो मलेशियन फ्रेंड था, तो मैंने उससे कहा था कि तुम तो एग्जॉस्ट हो, तुमको तो शायद कुछ दिखता होगा, क्या तुम देख सकते हो? बिकॉज़ आई कैन सेंस समबडी स्टैंडिंग देयर एंड आल्सो इन द मेन एंट्रेंस, लाइक जैसे मैं अपना फ्लैट का जब मैं डोर ओपन करती हूँ, तो वहाँ से सीढ़ियाँ जाती हैं, ठीक है? जैसे कॉमन अपार्टमेंट की जो सीढ़ियाँ थी, I feel like somebody is sitting there. Somebody is sitting there and watching over me. तो मैंने वो क्लिक निकाले, मतलब पिक्स निकाले और मैंने अपने उस फ्रेंड को मैंने दिए थे। उसने कहा सू, बिकॉज़ उसको मेरा पूरा नाम लेते नहीं आता था, ऐसे सेड कि सू, जितना पॉसिबल हो सके उस घर से बाहर निकलो। तो मैंने कहा कि देखो भाई, पहले बात तो ये कोविड है, सेकंड मेरे पास इतने पैसे नहीं हैं, थर्ड मैं अपने घर वालों को ज़्यादा कुछ बोल नहीं सकती, मैं लाचार हूँ, तो उस हिसाब से मेरे को बताओ। तो कहता है कि पहली बात तो उस घर में जो आपका जो सीढ़ी जो है वो गलत जगह पे बनाया है, जो जिस जगह पे वो अपार्टमेंट है, वो बहुत नेगेटिव एनर्जी से है। और सिर्फ मेरे घर का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं, आई कैन से कि वो जो अपार्टमेंट जितने भी लोग रहते हैं, एक तो खुद नहीं रहते हैं क्योंकि वहाँ पर लोग क्या करते हैं, इन्वेस्ट करके चले जाते हैं, ठीक है? वहाँ पर जितने भी रेंटेड लोग रहते थे, सब के सब घर पे कभी ना कभी झगड़ा होता है, कुछ एक्सीडेंट होता है, कभी एम्बुलेंस आती है, कभी पुलिस आती है। आई डोंट नो व्हाई कि बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है। सबके घर में होता है, बट मेरे यहाँ पे मेरे को बाद में पता चला कि आई वाज़ राइट। देयर वाज़ वन गाय एट द कॉर्नर ऑफ माय रूम, ही इज़ वॉचिंग ओवर मी एंड मैं जिस भी जो अपोजिट जेंडर है, अगर मैं जिससे भी दोस्ती करूँ, बातचीत करूँ, कुछ तो ऐसा होता था कि मतलब सामने वाला मुझसे बात नहीं करता था या तो फिर मतलब हमारी बातचीत बंद हो जाती थी, ठीक है? एंड दिस गाय सेड मी कि वो बंदा चाहता ही नहीं है कि तुम किसी अपोजिट मतलब कोई अपोजिट जेंडर से बात करो, बिकॉज़ ही डजंट लाइक इट। एंड आई सेड दैट आई वांट टू गेट काइंड ऑफ, बिकॉज़ मैं मेरी सिस्टर्स भी हैं, तो हम दोनों के साथ सेम चीज़ें हो रही थी, सेम। She got a broke up with her boyfriend. I don't have any boyfriend, but जो मेरे साथ जितने भी फ्रेंड्स थे, तो मेरे धीरे-धीरे फ्रेंडशिप ही मेरी खत्म हो गई है।
ओके।
तो मैंने बस इतने कहा कि मैं क्या करूँ इस चीज़ के लिए? तो उसने सिर्फ इतने बोला कि whoever you believe, बस आप उन्हीं से प्रार्थना करो कि वो आपको प्रोटेक्ट करें। एंड जो भी आपके जो रिचुअल्स रहते हैं, आप उसे करते रहो। एंड ही वाज़ अ मुस्लिम गाय, okay, Malaysian but Muslim guy. So he gave me surah and I said that see, I thank you for this thing, but I don't know how it works, or I don't want to like, मुझे अपमान नहीं करना है, बट मैं अपनी चीज़ में ज़्यादा बिलीव करती हूँ, तो मुझे अपने वाली चीज़ में बताओ। बोले कि आपको जो आपको ठीक लगा ना, कि जो आई डोंट नो व्हाट यू से, हम लोग धुनोची कहते हैं, मतलब जो धुआं नहीं देते कि एक पवित्र धुआं जो कहते हैं, जिसमें हम लोबान गूगल डाल के जो धुआं करते हैं। And I started to spray that over the house and I started to chant. I started doing puja part. ठीक है? Trust me, मेरा मेरा वेट लॉस हो गया, ब्लड लॉस हुआ है, ठीक है? कैसे हुआ मैं आपको सॉरी नहीं बता सकती बिकॉज़ इट इज़ अ वेरी बिट अनकम्फर्टेबल थिंग। मेरी तबीयत इतनी खराब हो गई दैट आई वाज़ इन अ बेड रेस्ट फॉर लास्ट 3 to 4 डेज़। बट वो चीज़ मेरे को तंग करना मैंने मतलब बंद कर दिया फॉर टेम्परेरी। जैसे ही ये जो लॉकडाउन में हमें जो बोला गया था ना 1 साल के बाद कि तुम ट्रैवल कर सकते हो बट फॉर अ सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, लाइक कुछ तो 2 सुबह या दोपहर को। मैंने फैमिली से रिक्वेस्ट करके वहाँ से हम लोग फिर दूसरी जगह पे शिफ्ट हुए। नाउ इट इज़ रियली मतलब वो घर पे जैसे हम गए, हमको 4 साल लगे उस घर से बाहर निकलने के लिए क्योंकि हमें कोई घर ही नहीं मिल रहा था। उस घर में हमारी इतनी मॉनेटरी लॉस हुई है, हेल्थ लॉस हुआ है, मेंटली लॉस हुआ है एंड सेकंड थिंग मतलब मैं सुसाइडल थॉट्स जो मेरे कभी मन में कभी आए ही नहीं हैं, वो तक आने लगा था। सो आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव इन दिस थिंग। आज भी मतलब वो सोचती हूँ ना कि वो घर के बारे में तो आज भी मुझे गूज़बम्प्स आते हैं। One of my experience.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you're all fine now. Nothing as such is bothering you now. अब तो कुछ नहीं है ना आपका?
बहुत कुछ है। अब वो तो नहीं है लेकिन उसके अलावा भी बहुत कुछ है।
तो आपको कुछ पता चला कौन है वो बंदा? Did he live there or what happened? Like
वो वहाँ पर ही रहता है।
वो रहता नो आपका आपका आवाज कट गया after I asked you a question about that guy. Fortunate man, that's quite fortunate. But वो उसका क्या हुआ? वो बंदा मर चुका था क्या उस घर में अंदर उस घर के अंदर? Oh shit, man! You gave a really scary story because believe me or not, we had a same kind of story. I presume, or this is not in Bangalore. अरे ये क्या हो गया यार? Shucks. ये wait one second. I'm not sure if ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? Uh, the stream is being shared, but for some reason I can't see it on YouTube. पूरा इनका स्टोरी पूरा चला गया क्या बीच में? कोई और बंदा दूसरा एक और
See, I told you.
Shit, man, that's weird. Okay, we are back. Shit, was the case we might have lost a good story, but fine. But thanks for sharing. But you don't believe? I hope it's not in Bangalore, the house you're talking about.
No, it's not in Bangalore.
Okay. By one of the like 1 year, 1.5 year back, if you look into हमारे YouTube में जाके देखोगे तो that's a story that was narrated by one of the lady that happened with her. The same sort of thing. उनका पूरा family and she was a newlywed, not newlywed in sense शादी होके 1-2 साल हुआ, she was pregnant. I checked it 10 minutes ago. Okay, yeah, right when she was narrating the story, Sriram, because I guess that part has went out. For some reason I don't know. So she also
No, it was there. So I think right when she was narrating the story, I think like I was just like checking up in the YouTube just to go ahead and subscribe.
okay.
So I was able to hear her. Yeah.
Okay, fine, that's good then. So
Right.
yeah, Ocean, as I was telling you, right? She also had the same kind of similar thing that happened. They moved to Bangalore. They've got a house for rent. वो भी अच्छा सा घर, but they were getting at a cheaper rent for 20,000 ऐसा कुछ मिल रहा था at a good nice locality, a flat में. She, her her husband and her mother-in-law and father-in-law, they've all moved. And when she first went to see the house, she felt a presence there. She asked her husband not to take that house, but as they were getting it for a cheaper rent, they've got inside, and things started going from bad to worse, and really bad things have happened to her. But where I could feel the same kind of intensity when you are narrating it. There's kind of that authenticity, you when you're narrating it. She has given the same kind of authenticity when it. So thanks for sharing that. Please do listen to that story as well. Maybe I'll drop that story to you guys. That is a really bad, heart wrenching sort of thing. Scary at the same time. Do listen. I'm just dropping the link to that one. Do listen to it. Where is it? Where is it? Bangalore shorts videos. Where? Just give me a haunted flat in Bangalore. Yeah. Share. Copy. I'm just dropping the link here. I made it a mess. I've put a background score around the story when she was narrating. So I'm sorry for that. I don't have the original copy any longer to put that thing, but do listen to it. I guess so. It's half English and half Hindi sort of thing. Oh, so Ocean. So can we call you a medium then? So do you still see presence?
Yeah.
You can still can you see it dead? If I have to put in that way, or do you see you just feel the presence?
No, no. I can't see. I can't feel because of this thing. People call me weird, and people doesn't want to socialize with me, or I don't have influence for that.
You're at the right place. We are all weird here. So welcome to the group.
Okay.
So you when you say you see you actually see things.
हाँ. अब मैं आपको और एक चीज बताती हूँ. सोच रही थी कि शायद मैं आपको दूसरे आप जब नेक्स्ट इवेंट में जब भी आप करोगे तब मैं
आपको
बताऊंगी.
कितने सारे कहानी होंगे. You are a medium, so you'll have many stories to share.
See, I'm not a proper medium actually, but yeah, I can see, I can sense. But it's like I don't want to talk with them. That's it. Medium is like if they are talking with that,
Yeah.
spirits. But in my case, it's not like I don't want, I can't talk. It's like I don't want to talk. I don't want to connect with them because it will affect you very badly. Trust me. It will affect you so badly you can't even imagine how to repair yourself in every aspects.
But have you tried telling this to your parents, like when this happened? Like, do how I mean, how do you?
Yeah, they know. They know. My my parents, they know. Uh, uh, जैसे आप लोग स्टोरीज जैसे आप शेयर कर रहे थे ना, जैसे आपके फोर फादर्स के कुछ ना कुछ रहते हैं, तो वो चीज आपके कहते हैं ना डीएनए में चले आती है. So same goes with me.
Oh, so it was there in your family earlier, this kind of thing.
Yes, yeah. तो स्पेशली पता है ये जो स्पिरिट्स का हो या गोस्ट का हो या नेगेटिव जो भी कहो, कोई भी एंटिटी का हो, जब आपकी एनर्जी बहुत ड्रेन हो जाती है, मतलब जब आप बहुत थक जाते हो, आपको नींद आ रही है लेकिन आप कॉन्शियस हो, ठीक है? आपकी आँखें एकदम पलक झपकने वाली है, आपको नींद आ रही है लेकिन आप कैसे भी करके खुद को जगा के रख रहे हो. आपको होश नहीं है, कोई और क्या बोल रहा है, लेकिन आप जागे हो, आपको पता है that you are awake. At that time you can see, at that time you can sense that somebody is moving or somebody is talking or not.
Oh, okay. Oh, halfly. Oh, okay. I get what you're trying to say. We are not completely पूरा सोया नहीं, ऐसे पूरा जागा नहीं, बीच में कहीं है हम लोग. तब देख सकते हैं.
बीच में क्या मतलब जब आप सोने वाले हो ना, तब उसके ठीक सपोज 2 और 3 मिनट्स या फिर 5 मिनट्स पकड़ लो. उसके पहले का जो आपका सिचुएशन रहता है कि मतलब आपको नींद आ रही है लेकिन आप फिर भी जागे हो, आपके आंखें बस बंद होने ही वाली है, तब आपको दिखता है कि कोई है।
नहीं देखना भाई मेरे को, आप इतना डर रहे हो। नहीं, अब व्हेन यू नरेटिंग अ स्टोरी आई हर्ड अ साउंड समवेयर, आई वाज लाइक इसलिए देख रहा था अगल बगल में क्या है। आई गॉट सो स्कैर्ड लुकिंग एट माय ओन क्लोथ्स दैट वर हैंग्ड हियर। जब मैं फोटो में
स्पिरिट्स आर एवरीवेयर, स्पिरिट्स आर एवरीवेयर। उनका सिर्फ एनर्जीज डिफरेंट करते हैं कि वो किस टाइप की एनर्जीज वो होल्ड कर रहे हैं। अगर आप लो एंटिटी की एनर्जीज को आप जल्दी कैच कर लोगे, ठीक है। अगर आप हाई एंटिटीज रहेंगे जिनके पास मतलब हाई एनर्जीज रहेंगे, उनका आप इतने आसानी से नहीं देख पाओगे until and unless you do the meditation.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we spoke about that quite a long time. बहुत बार बात किए थे। Meditation, you need to have such kind of power to, or concentration to see such kind of energies.
Yeah. कभी कभार ऐसा भी होता है कि you have the blessings from your forefathers that came through the generation to generation. वो एक blessings की तरह भी रहते हैं या तो फिर कर्स के भी आप बोल सकते हो। मतलब right now, right, like in my life, it's like a curse as well as blessing to me. Blessing for others and curse to me. So I try to stay away from everything and everyone.
But okay, well, you said you're gonna share some other experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About okay. मेरी सिस्टर की शादी की बात थी, ठीक है। शादी मतलब एंगेजमेंट की बात थी। दिवाली था, आज से आई गेस 3 साल पहले की बात है, 2022 या
Okay.
दिवाली के एक दिन पहले रहता है आपका काली चौदस, जिसे कहते हैं ना, छोटी दिवाली कहते हैं। एंड मेरी सिस्टर को एंगेजमेंट फटाफट करवाना था बिकॉज एक कहता है ना कि कुंडली के हिसाब से आपका एक टाइम पीरियड रहता है। अगर उस टाइम पीरियड में आपकी अगर शादी या फिर एंगेजमेंट जो भी होकर नहीं हुआ तो फिर वो चीज बहुत डिले हो जाती है। सो वी आर स्ट्रांगली बिलीवर्स इन दिस कुंडली एंड हॉरोस्कोप एंड एवरीथिंग, ठीक है। जो टाइम जिसे हम कहते हैं ना, चौघड़िया एंड ऑल एवरीथिंग, तो वी आर स्ट्रांगली बिलीव ऑन दैट। सो मेरी सिस्टर की सगाई होने वाली थी दिवाली के पहले। अब अमावस्या लगने वाली थी तो उस वक्त तो आप कुछ नहीं खरीद सकते हो, उसके पहले सब कुछ खरीदना पड़ता है। सो मेरी सिस्टर, उनके जो हस्बैंड है वो और मैं जस्ट नहाई और मैंने अपना बाल ऐसे खुले रख दिए थे बिकॉज इट स्टिल वेट, इट वाज डैम्प, इट वाज वेट, ओके। और हम लोग जा रहे थे फॉर द रिंग। अब वहां पर ना पता है चौराहे, पता है चौराहे?
चौराहे का मतलब उतना हिंदी आता नहीं भाई मेरे को।
चौराहे मतलब
Crossroads, right?
Crossroads,
Okay,
okay. Junction, okay, yeah.
क्रॉसरोड्स। तो हम लोग जाने वाले थे रिंग्स देखने के लिए, तो दुकान सामने था और चौराहे थी, तो चौराहे को मैंने क्रॉस किया। एंड आपको पता है ना, मतलब दिवाली के पहले दिन लोग कुछ ना कुछ मतलब टोटके वोटके करके रखते हैं, बलि वगैरह दे के रखते हैं। आपको तो आपने शायद देखा ही होगा, स्पेशली इन महाराष्ट्र, तो ये सारी चीजें आपको दिखता ही है।
बलि करते, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, बलि करते का
Bali means sacrifice. मतलब like sacrifice करते ना, goats or something.
Goats नहीं, मतलब that one vegetable is there, right? Which they
So हाँ,
cut
that
it into half and smear it with the vermilion.
yeah.
लेमन को करते हैं, लेमन को जैसे नजर उठाते हैं।
लेमन नहीं।
No,
ये
I've seen
एक
multiple.
चौका
I've
रहता
seen
है पहले।
watermelon also, and there is one other vegetable, but I don't know what it's called in English.
हिंदी में बोल दो।
No, Hindi also I don't know.
कोरफड कहते हैं इसे।
No,
I
not
don't know.
korfad. It's called kohla in Marathi.
कोड़ा, या
कोड़ा सब्जी, English. Pumpkin.
Not a pumpkin. It's
This is the one, right? Yeah.
something like an ash gourd.
Search wax guard.
Yes,
Wax
yes,
guard.
Yeah,
yes.
this is pumpkin.
Wax
Ash
guard.
gourd.
This is something called ash. Yeah, it's called something with ash. Yeah. This is the one, right?
Ash
No,
God.
this is pumpkin. No, not ash. Wax, wax. WAX.
Oh, there's no.
No S. XX wax.
Okay, vegetable. This one.
Yeah.
This one.
Okay, okay, okay.
ये चौराहे में ना ऐसा आपको बहुत सारी जगह पे मिलेगा देखने को।
Mhm.
I saw that thing. मैं साइड से निकल गई और मेरे बाल खुले थे
Okay.
और मैं नहाई थी और मुझे ना हैवीनेस इंस्टेंटली मुझे फील हो रहा था, बहुत हैवीनेस हो रही थी शरीर, मतलब मेरे को ना अभी जैसे लग रहा था कि बस मैं सो जाऊं, फटाफट घर जाके मुझे सोना है। जो भी है सिस्टर के लिए रिंग वगैरह खरीदा, एंगेजमेंट करवा दिया, मंदिर में जाके जो भी पूजा वगैरह करवानी थी करवा दिया। घर आए, मैंने बिना कपड़े चेंज किए मैं वैसे ही सो गई, मतलब रास्ते से आके हम कपड़े यूजुअली चेंज करते, कहते हैं ना कि हम रास्ते से आए तो रास्ते आपको चेंज करके फिर आपको फ्रेश कपड़े में पहन के फिर जाना चाहिए, बट आई जस्ट स्लीप एज इट इज और मेरी बॉडी हो गई लॉक। आपको पता है लॉक होना मतलब आप सोए हो, आपकी बॉडी हिल नहीं रही है, आपके आवाज नहीं निकल रहा है,
हाँ,
आपकी आंखें खुली है लेकिन आप कुछ मतलब कर नहीं सकते हो,
sleep
राइट?
paralysis.
हाँ, कहते हैं। एंड आई कैन सेंस अ बेबी हैंड, मतलब एक 5 साल के बच्चे का जो हाथ है ना मेरे मेरे हाथ से फ़ोन को खींचा है, क्योंकि मैं फ़ोन लेके सोई थी। मैं किसी से बात कर रही थी अपने फ्रेंड से और मैं वैसे ही सो गई। मेरे हाथ से वो फ़ोन खींचा, मैंने पूरा महसूस किया कि एक बच्चे का हाथ खींच रहा है और उसकी माँ बैठी है मेरे सिर के पास एंड शी वाज़ टॉकिंग समथिंग टू मी एंड मतलब वो ना मुझे खींच रहा था, बच्चा जो है ना, बच्चे के हाथ मुझे खींच रहा था एंड मैं जिन्हें मानती हूँ, मैंने बस इतना ही बोला कि महादेव बस मुझे बचा लीजिए, कैसे भी करके, और मैंने महादेव का नाम लेके से ही झट से मैं उठ गई और उठने के बाद आई जस्ट सॉ द 3 फिंगर्स प्रिंटेड ऑन माय आर्म्स। बेबी हाँ, तो मतलब जो बच्चे का जो हाथ का जो प्रिंट रहता है ना,
हाँ।
इतना ज़ोर से पकड़ा था कि मेरे आर्म्स में उसका फिंगरप्रिंट्स तक आ गए थे। मेरे हाथ से मोबाइल खींच के बेड के एकदम कॉर्नर में रखा था, मतलब मैंने तो वहाँ पे रखा भी नहीं है, कभी नहीं रखती हूँ। एंड इट हैपेंड विथ मी।
What? Oh shit, that's scary.
So this is one of my experience.
Oh my goodness. Did you by any chance click the picture of that fingerprints?
नहीं, मैं ऐसे
Sorry?
कोई भी चीज़ का मैं पिक्चर्स नहीं रखती हूँ, क्योंकि पिक्चर्स जो है वो मैं ऐसे कोई भी चीज़ का मैं पिक्चर्स नहीं रखती हूँ, क्योंकि पिक्चर्स एनर्जीज़ होल्ड कर लेते हैं ना, तो मैं कोई भी ऐसी चीज़, कोई भी एनर्जीज़ मैं होल्ड करके नहीं रखती हूँ। सो आई डोंट टेक एनी काइंड ऑफ पिक्चर्स ऑफ इट। इवन इफ आई टेक इट, आई डिलीट इट इंस्टेंटली।
Oh shit, okay. Oh, you've shared couple of really scary stories.
Yeah, very scary.
Yeah, man. But I hope you're all good and you maintain the same thing. Don't try to make any conversation with them. Though if you're seeing them, देख रहे हो उसको महसूस कर पा रहे हो पर भी उनसे बात मत करो. Do continue doing it. But yeah, shit.
हाँ।
Hopefully it'll all be
हाँ।
but don't feel alone. Next time you know that you've got a friends here now.
सी आई एम
Do
सी मैं किसी से डरती नहीं हूँ, पहले बात तो ये है।
Hmm.
और अ, देखिए, जो भगवान ने सब कुछ दिया, भगवान ने सब कुछ छीन भी लिया है मुझसे, ठीक है? अब मेरे पास खोने के लिए कुछ बचा नहीं है। सो इवन इफ आई डाई, आई डोंट हैव एनी काइंड ऑफ रिग्रेट और एंड नथिंग फियर टू बी देयर। सो इट्स ओके। आई डोंट फियर एनीवन।
Yeah, fear की बात छोड़ो, but yeah, don't feel that you're all alone. So you don't have to be alone. You can join
नो,
our
नो।
group. We can be your friends and we can listen to all these things anytime and every time, and We are
But the only problem is that you are streaming live and you are putting it to YouTube. That's why I just
See,
have
you
to
don't
watch
have
the
to
words
give your
and
name.
everything.
You're saying ocean. You're not giving your any details. वैसे हमारा मेरा YouTube कौन देख रहा है? कोई देख भी नहीं रहा है, बता रहा हूँ मैं। कोई भी देख भी नहीं रहा। मैं 2 साल से बोल रहा हूँ, 2 साल से कर रहा हूँ। मेरे पास सिर्फ 200 सब्सक्राइबर्स है, 203 टू बी प्रिसाइज, एंड व्यूज भी नहीं आते मेरे को। सो यू डोंट, गलती से वायरल भी हो गया, नो वन इज गोना कम बैक एंड वॉच अ 2 hours पॉडकास्ट वीडियो, डोंट वरी। So again, there is a WhatsApp group with for us. If you like to join, I can drop the WhatsApp groups. Anyone who is interested to join a WhatsApp group, it's a big community. We try not to spam it. Mostly whatever we talk is all about ghosts and that thing, horror movies, horror, all such stuff. So if you guys want to join that, you can, I'm dropping the link here, you can send an invite. I'll add you to the group. So yeah, thank you for those really scary stories. I hope everyone will sleep nicely today after listening to the nice stories.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
वैसे बताने के लिए तो बहुत सारी स्टोरीज है, लेकिन मैं किसी को बोल के और डराना नहीं चाहती
नहीं,
हूँ।
we would
इसलिए
love that. हमको वो कहानियां सुनने में अच्छा लगता है। वो डर को, हाउ डू आई से इट, महसूस करना अच्छा लगता है हमको।
That feeling, yeah, वो feeling अच्छा लगता है।
I can't sleep. अरे चरण वाटर, it's okay.
अरे गोस्ट वगैरह तो ठीक है, व्हेन यू ट्राई टू जब आप किसी ऐसे एंटिटी से जब आप हिट करते हो ना, जहाँ पर आपका कुछ है ही नहीं, मतलब आपके पास कोई पावर है ही नहीं, that becomes very scary.
What do you mean? Entities? Okay. To be continued in the next week session. Then. Yeah, we would love to. I hope you'll join the next week session. अब इतना बोलने के बाद अगर next week ना join नहीं हो तो we will lose the entire narrative now. Please join the next week sessions too. So yeah, we are. Yeah, sorry, आप कुछ बोलने वाले थे?
नहीं, please go on.
Yeah. So I was just saying, we are close to 2 hours now, or we are more than 2 hours. Thank you all for joining, and those are some really great stories and great discussions. I couldn't understand a single thing she said. Even what? Sorry, Celine, what was it?
I couldn't. Sorry, it's a typo mistake. I don't know Hindi actually.
Oh, I said.
Yep, I'm from South.
Okay. Sorry, man. Oh, you could have told me. I could have quickly given you. So, to give you a quick recap of what she shared.
Yeah, it would be good. Please go on.
Yeah, she's I wouldn't call her a medium, but she can see things and she can sense things. So there was an incident that happened with her in she moved to a bigger city to do her further studies. So the entire family moved into a new house. So the moment they got into the house, she felt something was bad inside the house. But since they've already paid to the broker, they couldn't go out of the house. So by the time they got into that house, COVID also struck. So they were stuck in that house. So by since the time she started living in that house, she felt a presence of a guy. She felt a presence of a person staring at her, looking at her, and all the stuff. And mostly inside her bedroom, near her washroom. So she couldn't figure out who it was, or who she couldn't really share it with anyone. But she had a friends. She had a friend from Malaysia who was into exorcism and who was into all such kind of stuff. So she shared with him, and he told her that move out of that house as soon as possible, because that house seems to have a lot of negative energy. So and there could be something wrong with that house. And what she has figured out was, it's not just with her, but everyone living in that apartment have been going through a bad days, or there is some negative energy growing in that area. And every family living in that apartment have been going through those things. So she believes in Lord Shiva, and every time she goes, she encounters such kind of things. She prays to Shiva, and fortunately, he helps her out. The same thing has happened with her. So by when she could feel her presence, her sister also could feel her presence. And once the COVID restrictions were closed after 2020, she had told her parents that the presence has been growing strong, and it is actually making giving negative thoughts to her. She almost wanted to commit suicide, all that stuff. She was having all such kind of negative thoughts. So they finally moved out of that house. So, and the house is still haunted by that guy, or the place itself is still haunted. We don't know, but the owner is still trying to sell that house, and he's not able to sell, and no one is coming in also into that house right now. So that is the first story.
Okay, so it's really scary actually.
Yeah, I've been a really bad narrator, but she has narrated in a really nice way. She has given that entire intensity, and she has given, because it was her authentic.
Yeah. I can't even understand Hindi, but I can, she's talking very bold and strong. After you mean like you're saying that she's had a thought of going to like doing a suicide or something, but she's really strong now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ocean. I'm really sorry, but you are staying strong. You should be strong like that.
Thank you.
Yeah. The second story is, so in 2022, when her sister was about to get married, before the engagement, her sister, and her jiju or brother-in-law have gone to get rings, and on at the crossroads, she has crossed. In the south, we call disti, right? So that sort of the nazar sort of thing, where things are thrown on the, like, we use nimbu and mirchi, like lemon and mirchi, and I guess in Maharashtra they use this ash guard sort of thing. So she crossed it, and she felt a heavy presence on herself. And when she came back after the shopping and everything, she felt a tap, or she felt a small kid was holding her arm, and pulled out a phone from her hand, and elderly, or a woman sitting beside her head, or sitting near her head. She felt two presences. Again, she prayed for Lord Shiva, and both the presences have left. And when she woke up, she actually saw three fingerprints on her hand. That's the gist of the second story.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit, man, I made.
Thank you for translating me.
No, I'm sorry. I made it so bland. That story had so intensity when she was narrating, but I made it so bland.
No, it's good actually. I narrated good.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you all for joining. So if you guys want to be part of the WhatsApp group, do send me a link, invite, a request, and I'll add you to the group. And please to join the next week's session as well. We'll hopefully continue this again and again. And Ocean, we would love to hear your stories more.
मतलब जो मेरे एक्सपीरियंस है मैं आपको वही बताऊंगी, उसके अलावा मेरे पास स्टोरीज है, बट वो कितना ऑथेंटिक है वो मुझे नहीं पता.
It's okay. It doesn't have to be authentic. Like, that's what, right? Myths, legends, folklore, anything. That's what we want to discuss here. If you've got your own experience,
ठीक है, फिर
if not,
हाँ, अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस पे बताऊंगी, और अगर ऐसी बात है तो फिर नेक्स्ट सेशन में आपको डायन की कहानी बताऊंगी.
Wonderful.
In fact, it was my experience also.
Stay tuned, guys. Next session, next Friday, Saturday then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you all for joining. Have a great evening, and hopefully you'll have a good sleep after listening to these stories. Chalo, bye.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yep.
Good night.
Chalo,
Good night. Bye.
Bye. And call for all. Bye. End stream. Subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. I don't know who the other person is watching it. I hope you might have already subscribed. If not, please do subscribe. Drop a comment. No, someone is watching. Drop some comments. Say hi. Hi. Hello. Fine. See you next week. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being my loyal subscribers. Thank you, Rajba.